Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, because I'm receiving so many comments of people saying that agility fighter falls in Conan Exiles is completely useless, I decided to make a super interesting video for you here today. Now in this video we will be testing out strength versus agility. Now the agility thrall I will be using in this video is gonna be the Black Dragon Master Archer, which is definitely one of my favorite agility fighter thralls. And then of course for the strength I'm gonna use no other than the Sumerian Berserker, because I know a lot of players likes this thrall, and this is always one of the go-tos if I'm looking for a good strength thrall in Conan Exiles. Now, as far as the weapons is concerned that I'm gonna use in this video, both of these thralls will be using two-handed swords. The one is gonna use a agility sword and the other one is gonna use a strength sword. Now, first up, let's take a look at the agility fighter thrall. So the weapon I will be giving this thrall is gonna be the Belpator's Razor. The reason for this is with a master weapon fitting, this sword will do a health damage of 80 and the armor penetration of 35%. Now, the reason why I went with the sword is because I'm gonna be using a sword on the strength roll that is gonna do the exact same health damage. Now the armor I'm gonna be using on the agility roll is gonna be a full set of ranger armor, except for the chest, which will be bestial regalia. Now the reason I'm using this light armor on this roll is because I wanted to do as much damage as possible. That is gonna be mainly what the focus of this video will be on. Now I know some of you are gonna say that I should have given the agility fighter thrall heavy armor as well, but if I go and I give this thrall perfected heavy armor, it is just gonna be completely unfair. Even though both will be heavy armor, I still think it's gonna be way better if I give this thrall armor that's gonna do the most damage as possible. The two buffs I'll be giving this thrall is gonna be Elixir of Grace and the Salted Exquisite Meat. Each one of these buffs giving the thrall agility weapon damage of plus 15%. Now guys, the strength thrall I'll be using, like I said, is the Sumerian Berserker. And for the weapon I went with the Annihilator. Now with a master weapon fitting, this weapon also do a health damage of 80, but it does have more armor penetration. The armor penetration is at 45%. So this weapon is gonna be doing a little more damage, especially if you fight higher armor enemies than the Belpator's Razor that I gave the agility thrall. But still, this was the closest I was able to get when it comes to the weapon. The armor is gonna be the Redeemed Legion helmet for that strength weapon damage of plus 8, also Void Forge Dragon Ribs, and then we have the Silent Legion medium gauntlets, of course. Leggings will be champion leggings, and then the boots will be the perfected heavy sabatons. Now, of course, because this thrall does have heavy armor equipped, this thrall will be able to take a lot more damage from enemies before it actually goes down. But like I mentioned earlier, that's not what the video is about. We're gonna see how much damage they do if we compare them to each other, and see if the agility fighter thrall is really completely useless in Conan Exiles. The buffs I'll be giving the thrall first up is gonna be cooked pork rinds for that secret buff. I did do it to the agility thrall as well. And then that other two buffs is gonna be salted pork, of course, and the elixir of might, each adding a strength weapon damage of plus 15%. Okay, so now that both of these thralls are ready, I'm just quickly gonna show you their stats and then we can test them out. So first up, once again, the Black Dragon Master Archer. Like you can see guys, this thrall does have a total of 50 points into agility. It also have a very good amount of hit points. Now if I go over to the Berserker, you will see that this one also have a total of 50 points into strength this time. So when it comes to the strength and the agility attributes on these two thralls, none of them are really gonna have any kind of advantage. So now it's time to see how much damage they do if we compare them to each other. First up is gonna be the agility thrall. I'm gonna go and aggro it to this 3-skull scorpion over here, and we will see how much damage it's able to do. Okay, there we go. So you can see guys, with this light armor equipped, this thrall is doing a ton of damage to the scorpion. Now remember, I'm not using the well-trained perk. I'm also not using any armor or any buffs that's gonna give me extra follower damage. So if you really wanted to, you can even get way more damage out of this agility fighter Thrall. But yeah, overall it's not doing bad at all. Like you can see, even though it's a light armor that this Thrall have equipped, if you have exotic feast or anything like that that's gonna make the Thrall heal up quickly during a fight, the Thrall will still be able to take down the Scorpion very easily without even a small chance of the Thrall dying. So yeah, overall I did not expect the agility Thrall to do it as good. Another thing that I forgot to mention, the reason why I decided on these two Thralls for the video is because their melee damage multipliers are very close, so that's another thing that makes the test more accurate. Okay, so that was it for the agility Thrall. Now let's go and test out the Cimmerian Berserker. Let's see if the Berserker are gonna be able to do more damage than the Black Dragon Master Archer. Okay, there we go. Let me aggro him to the Scorpion quickly. Okay, so let's see. Alright guys, so like you can see, even from the first hit, the Berserker are doing a little bit less damage than the Black Dragon Master Archer. Now another thing that a lot of you guys have been asking me, if you notice at how the Berserker hits with the sword, even though this is a strength Thrall and not agility, you will see that both of them takes the same time to hit. I mean, the Berserker isn't hitting any slower than the agility Thrall, so that's also something that you wouldn't expect, because you would expect the agility Thrall to do their combos faster. Now guys, of course, if I give this Berserker either the Hanuman's Gada or the Momentum, you simply won't be able to compare these two Thralls, because the Cimmerian Berserker is gonna do way more damage than our agility Thrall. So I would say agility fighter Thralls isn't completely useless if you compare them to strength Thralls in Conan Exiles. The only problem is that you get much better weapons and gear for strength Thralls than agility Thralls. So I think that's the main reason why so many people are saying agility Thralls are useless. But yeah, that's about it for this video guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.